Hello guys, welcome to the part 3 of the Pentium 4 project. In my previous videos I showed you some of the games such as the Quake 4, Need for Speed, Hot Pursuit 2, Mercedes-Benz and Unreal Tournament 2004. I had to reinstall the Quake 4 because some of the programs have become corrupted. And I had problems launching it all the time. It couldn't start at all, so I had to reinstall them once again. The same thing happened to the Need for Speed Hot Pursuit 2 right here. And right now I'm trying to show you once again how the game's working. So let's start. First off, we're going to try to the Quake 4. The activity of the hard drive is still working, so the Quake 4, I can tell you that is quite demanding. You need a very strong computer. I'm going to show you the loading times and the resolution. Then you can actually adjust from the settings, but you need a stronger computer, like at least Core 2 Duos, and even for the Geforce 4 Titanium is no match, because you need something much stronger than that. I do recommend the PCI Express or another platform for this game, because it is quite demanding. Now let's skip this intro and go straight to the game. Now we're going to focus on these settings once again. Let's go to the system. I have set already for the medium quality and 800 by 600 the resolution, and the standard the 4.3 anyway. The brightness we can adjust from here, not too bright. Okay. Now let's try the new game once again, see how the how it's working. I also made the update by changing the power supply to the once again for my computer, the 500 watts, the Intertech from made in Germany that was previously installed in my machine. I couldn't have enough molecs to actually connect the fans from the front of the case and other peripherals that I wanted to install in the case, and I had to replace the power supply once again. Right now the computer using the 450 watts power supply is basically no name, but I have cleaned inside the parts using my brush, my trusty brush, and the fan also, because that is very important. Now we're going to wait a little longer. It will take some time for the Pentium 4 to actually run this game. I do want in a near future to upgrade the video card. Not the video card, the sound card, probably. Now we're going to hit continue. And of course, once again, we're going to skip this step of the intro. The processor could be upgraded from the P4P800 second edition. You can upgrade actually to the Pentium 4 with hyper-threading. I couldn't find yet the processor, but from what I read, it's very important to update the BIOS to a newer version, and after that you can install the new processor. It's not gonna be very important in performance, but it actually will help for the loading times and probably browsing the internet, because in single core you cannot use it for browsing the internet, at least from what I've seen. And we have the Quake working, but we only have 10 FPS 12, so one FPS, and of course it's going to increase. He has a problem with the sound already. Let's check once again. Let's go to the settings and then to the system, and we're gonna go to audio system. By default, AX no. I think it's the game that was actually problem. The previous version of the Quake 4 that I had, he didn't give me any this kind of things. Now the system will automatically detect and optimal settings for your system, and I already choose yes. Let's hope that the game will run better this time. It's stuck at 44. Okay, so it seems that he chose the low quality 640 by 480. And now let's go into game. The change will take after the you run the Quake 4. Okay, let's hit OK and let's hope for the best. We still have the 10 FPS, 13. It's actually moving. So okay, let's go in this side. Yeah, it doesn't work anyway. We have the 8 FPS, which is unplayable, totally unplayable. Now we have 20. Yeah, it doesn't run very nice. I'm going to see what exactly happens after that. We're going to review the other games and all of that anyway. So let's get out of here, and I'm going to check what exactly is the problem with this game, and try once again. But as you can see, it's quite demanding, so you cannot play it probably on the Pentium 4 computer. You need at least dual core with PCI Express, something like at least 1 GB, maybe Geforce 9800 GTX or something like that. Now we're going to wait a little longer because the okay, so we finally succeed to get out of here, to exit the game, pardon. Let's go to the Need for Speed Hot Pursuit 2. And I'm going to start from here. Okay, so from here we go straight to the options, the customizing the audio. We have set everything close to the maximum, as you can see right here, the race music, menu music, sound effects, volume, voice, all of that. 1024 by 768, 32-bit. The details for the car close to the maximum. Brightness, word detail. Let's see how it's actually working. We're going to hit the back button. Single challenge. Okay, next. Let's go with this car. And right now we have to wait because we have the loading time lengths, and it's normal to, it will take some time before the game is ready to play. I do remember when I played this on the Pentium 3 450 watts, the motherboard was BX440 if I remember correct, and I had the 512 or 256 megabytes of RAM installed on it, and I do remember that the Pentium 3 back then on its slot 1 was clocked at 500 megahertz, pardon. And the graphics card that I used back then, there was the Geforce 2 MX400. So we have the frame rate 57. It is playable. I can tell you that it's smooth. I made a mistake and I lost. Let's use this shortcut. We have the police chasing us. I'm trying to avoid them as much as I can. So the experience is quite nice. using the Geforce 4 Titanium, and it actually responds very nicely. And let's go to the Mercedes-Benz. But I made a mistake, I think. Let's try some of these settings first. You can use the Alt F4 keys so you can exit the game faster. And we're gonna go exactly to the directory of the game in the partition, others, games, Mercedes-Benz, and to the configuration directly. And right here we have 1600 by 1050 32-bit. The anti-aliasing, I have set the window to true. Anti-aliasing the 2x, and let's go to maybe 16 by 1024 by 768. Going to hit apply, and then we're going to go once again to make sure that the full screen is ticked right here, this square, and then we're going to hit play. If you're not doing the settings, it's going to show you in windowed mode, and you're going to have to remake all the settings once again. So it takes time and it's not pleasant. There are no saved games. We're going to continue the game. Okay, let's go for a ride. We have the fog everywhere. We have 52, 50, the FPS. Oh, I made a mistake. Right now we have 56 frames per second. And I can easily play this game without any hiccups or lag. The environment will change after you make a couple of the tracks, like I showed you in my previous videos. It does work fine, 45. Before with the MX4000 I had this frame rate. They were a lot less than that. They were 30s, mid 20s sometimes. Right now we have 40s, 45, 47. So the experience is quite pleasant. You do need to be careful not to avoid hitting the participants of the race right here. So right now it's illegal, but so as you can see, we have a very smooth experience. Everything is going fine as expected. I'm going to leave the game. The Alt F4 so we can exit faster, and of course the Unreal Tournament 2004 it will work fine, this one too. The noise is from the fans, the rear fan and the front fan, they're making a lot of noise. I have the spare parts from my, so I can replace them. Maybe not yet. Okay, we have the Sapphire, the female this is the report. Let's go to the cut show match, and I'm going to play to these guys right here against them, probably against two, the death match. I'm not going to be able to play well because I cannot use my both hands. But we do see we have 90, 70. The FPS is very nice. '70s, we have mid 70s. 57, 69. So the experience for the games that are actually working on this machine is very nice. So you can make an idea that the Pentium 4 still rocks. Of course, this virtual machine can help you out in and have a pleasant experience all the time. For me, it is. So. Yeah, anyway, let's try the 3DMark 2000 because I didn't have the chance to show you last time. Right now the computer is identified the Intel chipset, new custom, and then we're gonna go to 1024 by 768 60-bit color. And we're going to leave these settings just the way they are right now, and we're going to hit benchmark, and now we're going to see what kind of the experience we're going to get. This is the low settings for the 3DMark 2000. We do have 240, 230 the FPS, but I can tell you that the FPS will drop further when right now we have the medium detail. Now we have less than the first time, 100. It's not bad. And the last test is the high detail. And we see that the Geforce 4 Titanium is not bottleneck the system like the Geforce 4 MX4000 does. I never saw on the high details over 100 FPS in 3DMark 2000. Using this video card is a totally different story. The game 2, the adventure. Medium detail. and the high detail, which is not bad in my opinion. We have the 50s, 60s. It is a lot faster than I remember when using the old graphics card. We have the test for the CPU test. Single texturing, the fill rate. The high polygon 8 lights. This is more complicated than what it was before. .64 megabytes texture rendering speed. Same is very smooth. And the bump mapping. And the score is 10,724. Very nice. And the experience by running the test was quite amazing. Yeah. Thank you for watching, and see you in the part 4 of the video. See you another time. See you in other videos. Pardon. Bye.